meet here for Monday morning chats instead of on Instagram. If you've been following me on Instagram, you know I've been taking a break from the platform because me and Instagram have a love-hate relationship, and yeah, I needed a break. It wasn't doing so well for my mental, and maybe we'll talk about that as we get into this chit chat. But I just want to say welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, please look around and explore. This is where I'm going to be posting content now. I feel more aligned here on YouTube. And so yeah, the way that I will be showing up on Instagram will be drastically different than the last 6 months to a year that I've been on the platform. But I have my little notes, and I just want to chat with you all. And if you can hear the AC outside, is what is. As you can see, I haven't moved yet. If you've been following along, that's why I kind of got off Instagram, because I was moving. We haven't moved yet, but we are close. We are really, really close. And this week of not being on Instagram, this week of quarantining and being at home, yes, she's quarantining, I'm okay, everyone's okay, but I got time to sit with myself. So she finally did that, and I kind of want to reflect on my July intention and kind of express a little bit about what's going on for my intention in August. So yeah, let's hop into it. Okay, so my intention for July was to be at home in my body. And the way that I described this to myself when I was choosing this anchor word for the month was, I want to feel at home in my body, because my body is my first home. And throughout the month, first of all, can we just say that July has been one of those months that I couldn't wait to get over. And if you're on the email list, you would have already read about how, you know, July has me. So if you're not on the email list, you should definitely get on. The link is below in the description box. But I was like, dang, July, can you hit me with any more? And July said, bet. She out here trying me, so I'm gonna try her. And so yeah, I can go into all the crazy things that happened in July, but the biggest lesson I learned is that I'm not at home in my body. I was trying to be at home in my body, and I felt so much resistance. This is when my intentional practices fell through. I wasn't journaling. I missed the whole week of setting my intentions, and I just didn't want to say it. I didn't want to be in my body, if that makes sense. And I was just like, what the heck is going on? And I was just like, why am I feeling so much resistance? And I was like, I'm asking for other people to be something for me, and I haven't even been that for myself. And I realized that for me to be able to experience the type of love that I want to, and engage with people in the type of relationships that I want to, you know, supportive, loving relationships, I have to give myself that love and support. So what I really learned is that I need to do some work on building my trust with myself. I think last week's intention, I had set the intention to be self-reliant. And I love how the way that I set intentions, I set a big anchor word for the month, what I'm calling in, what I want to experience, what I'm setting my attention to. And throughout each week, I can kind of pivot and figure that out. Because throughout the month, I realized I'm not at home in my body. So I was like, okay, I need to build some trust in myself. I want to be self-reliant. I want to follow through on the things that I say I'm going to do. And so again, she's still feeling resistant, and that'll lead into my August intention. But I was just like, how do I show up for myself? As I'm going through this transition and moving and starting a new job and all these things, the really big life changes are happening right now. And my friends, my closest friends, and my support system were like, Bria, how can I support you? And I was like, girl, I don't know. If you were here, I would want to be in your presence. Excuse me. I would want to be in your presence. I would want to lean on you. I would want to do these things with you, and just, you know, be physically close to people. And I was like, but I can't have that because, you know, a whole panoramic, and all my friends are in different states. I was like, damn. I feel like I don't know what to ask for, because I don't know how to support myself through this transition. And so That's my brother. He's here. Like I said, we're all quarantining. So if you can hear the fam is here. They're doing well. But I was asking myself, I was like, damn. I was like, Bria, what do you need to feel supported through this move, through this season? How are you going to support yourself? And what I noticed, and this might be a little TMI, this might be gross, but, you know, I'm being honest here. Sometimes I only brush my teeth once a day, and for me, that's a sign that I'm letting myself go. And I don't mean like letting myself go, but like that's the start of me not taking care of myself. And this was the part that I learned through one of my coaching calls with my coaches. I was like, I've been pouring so much into other people, but you know, like I'm burnt out. Like there ain't nothing coming out of my cup. My cup is so empty. And if you watch the soup in the ladle IGTV that I posted on Instagram about a week ago, you would have known that I felt like I was an empty pot. I'm actually gonna post that to YouTube, so if you want to check it out, put a little card. But I was like, dang, I need to fill my cup because I can't show up for my family through this move. I'm moving in with my sister, so I can't show up for her. I was like, I really need to slow down. I need to get back into my intentional practices, not because I have to, not because I should, because I want to. The intention of why you're doing something is just as important as the action that you're doing. So I want to do it. I want to feel grounded. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? And so that was really important for me. But still, this is just a realization that I had last week. This is not going to change overnight. This is not going to change in a day, not in a week, barely in a month. Like, I need time. This has been so ingrained in me for so long to pour into other people, to give, and put myself on the back burner. And so it's like, how can I put myself first, prioritize myself so I can show up for my friends, family, and community? You feel me? You feel me? Okay, cool. And so I want to share a few resources about what has helped me shift my mindset on how I can show up with self-reliance. And yeah, the big question that I want to propose to you all before like we even go forward is, are you really showing up for yourself? And I mean, are you really showing up for yourself like in the way that you can actually depend on you? If you say you're going to do something, do you actually follow through, or do you find excuses or talk yourself out of it? And this could be something as simple as, hey, I'm going to wash the dishes tonight. And then you're like, nah, bro. Not doing that. I ain't doing that. But then it's like you set yourself up for a few things, actually. You know, you set yourself up to not be, you're just losing trust in yourself. And I wish, hold on, because a friend of mine posted on her Instagram. See, I do love Instagram, but love-hate relationship. She posted these little snippets. It says, follow through with decisions to build your self-trust. Can you see that? Follow through on decisions to build your self-trust. Yeah, I'm using the viewfinder. But it's just like, that's how you build your trust. If you say you're going to do something, do it not because someone else wants you to do it or because you have to, you should. Do it to build the trust in yourself. And that's the intention of what I'm going into August with. I said that I was going to do Monday morning chats, and I still want to do this. And I just had to pivot and figure out a new way to do it since I'm not doing it on Instagram. And so here we are, talking on a Monday morning for a Monday morning chat. You heard me? So this will be up on the channel on Monday, period. Right? Am I right? Okay, cool. You see, I'm building that trust because I want to do so much, but before I can do so much, I have to start with the little things. I have to take a little step. And something that my coach shared with me, I get life coaching from KDJ at Will Manifester, and she is chef's kiss, but she was like, how can you make it 3-foot toss instead of a 12-foot toss? How can you make it something that is actually achievable? And that's something that I struggle with. I put way too much on my to-do list, and then I let myself down. So I've been trying to do, that was aggressive, I let myself down. But no, seriously, I've been trying to do less. Put less on my plate at a time. You know, how do you eat an elephant? You know that little analogy, one bite at a time. You don't eat the whole thing. So I've been trying to take it one bite at a time because I love dreaming about the big picture, but it's just like, Bria, if you're so fixated on the big picture, all the little things that will get you there aren't gonna happen. So that's what I'm trying to do. Instead of dreaming and being in la la land and hoping that, oh my gosh, when's my big break? You know, who's gonna help me? I wanna help myself. So that brings me into the 2 resources that I wanna share that have really, really helped me. And shout out to YouTube, because y'all really helped me make this thing possible. But I'm looking at my notes because, you know, I be getting distracted. So there's 2 resources. There's one YouTuber that I watched, and then a book, a reference to a book that has helped me shift my perspective on how I want to approach my August intentions. Speaking of August, I haven't really written out yet. I got some journaling to do today. You know, it's August 1st. Let me stay focused, because my mind be trying to wander. Why am I like this? I love that I'm like this, but why? What was I saying? My August intention. Okay, so my intention for August is literally respect. And I'll tell you why I chose that word as my anchor word for the month. I was watching a video by HINDZIGHT. If you watch his podcast or watch his YouTube, he stay giving us, you know, those daily doses of reminders of what we need. You know, he be giving them messages. You know, he be doing what he needs to do. Okay. And so it was the video about, let me see, how to have drive. And this concept blew my mind. I'll share the video in the description below, so go check it out. But check it out after you finish watching this, okay? Because you gotta get my whole story first. He was sharing the story about how to have drive, and he used this analogy as to, you know, when you go to work and you do what you gotta do, and if your boss asks you to take out the trash, you take it out the trash. And he's like, why aren't you like that with yourself? If you say you're gonna do something, or if you ask yourself to do something, why are you making excuses? Why are you not doing it? This is just my interpretation of what he said. This is how I received it. And so I was like, damn, you know, I was in the military, you know, people was telling me what to do, and, you know, I had bosses telling me to do this, that, and the third, doing things outside of my job description, and I was like, okay, cool, bet, you know, because you do what you gotta do for the check. And I was like, okay, but why haven't I done that for myself? Why am I not doing that for myself in my business? And I was like, ooh, for me, it was me letting go of discipline. And we can get into this whole conversation about discipline, but I'm not going to go there. We're not getting off on a tangent. Basically, I was like, these people asking me too much. I didn't want to bring that energy into my life, into my business. But it's like, I need it. I need that structure. And so I'm figuring it out now what it's gonna look like. But I was like, damn, you're right. I need to have drive. And the way that he expressed it was, he explained it as like you're commuting to work. You go to work. Even when you're not feeling like it, you go to work. You make a way. You do it. You know, you get in the car and you drive. And so he says it's not really about like the actual act of driving, having drive. It's about what comes before that. It's about putting your foot on the gas and just going and getting that momentum. And I was like, you're right. In this video, the first Monday morning chat on YouTube is me putting my foot on the gas and making things happen for myself. Y'all really just gotta check out the video because he explained it so good. And yeah, just check it out because it really shifted my perspective about how I feel and how I want to walk in this space of trusting myself. And it's like I have to show up for myself like I would, I want to say the white man, but the white man, you know, if he asked me, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta pay your taxes, I'll be like, damn, I want to do this, but I do it. And why don't I do that for myself? That's the question I'm asking myself. That's how I'm approaching the self-reliance thing. And he referenced having self-respect because you have to respect yourself enough to follow through on it. And I was like, you're right, I haven't respected myself. I told myself I wasn't gonna do this. I did it. I said I wasn't gonna make no more exceptions for none of these little boys. I did. And then it's like, how? My body is like, girl, we can't trust you. You be saying one thing and meaning the other. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do better. And so yeah, that helped me, you know, shift the first part. And then I read the 4 Agreements a little while ago. I'm gonna go grab the book. So this is the book I read. And oh dang, I ain't bookmarked nothing. All I know is it's on the right side. I'll find it. I don't think it's that far back. Give me 1 second. I found it, bro. I was right. It's on the right side. Okay, so again, with the self-respect and the self-reliance, this is how I think about my intentions, y'all. This is how I think about my intentions, and this is what I guide my clients through. We work on setting monthly and weekly intentions so that we can create our dream life, so we can start embodying that lifestyle now. And so if you're interested in one-on-one coaching, you can book a sales call with me. The link is always below. But, you know, let me explain what I learned in this. So there's this concept of puja, and I hope I'm saying that right, because with self-respect, respect in general, and what I'm hoping to call in, you're calling this in, what I'm calling in August is to feel reliant on myself, to be able to depend on myself and trust my word and follow through on what I'm going to say. Also to respect myself, respect my energy levels, respect my intuitive hits. Literally, I did not plan on recording this video today. It's Sunday, it's August 1st, and I was like, I'm gonna record it today because a lot might be going on tomorrow. I do have a client call, and I was like, let me do it right now. I respected my body, I respected my intuitive hit to record today instead of tomorrow. So this is all coming together, but puja. And so basically, I'm gonna read this last I'm just going to read this paragraph, okay, from the 4 Agreements. It says, if you do your best and search for personal freedom and search for self-love, you will discover that it's just a matter of time before you find what you're looking for. It's not about daydreaming or sitting for hours dreaming in meditation. You have to stand up and be human. You have to honor the woman or man that you are. Respect your body, enjoy your body, love your body, feed, clean, and heal your body. Exercise and do what makes you feel good. This is a puja to your body, and that is a communication between you and God. When I was reading this, all I was thinking is that my body is my temple, my body is my first home. And I'm pretty sure I finished reading this at the end of May, early June. And so it makes sense that my intention for July was to be at home in my body, you know? But it's like, we literally, like, are we thinking about the things that we're putting in our body? Are we thinking about the things of how we're caring for our body? Does our body trust us? Is our body able to rely on us? And the way that I see it is that, like, I'm a soul in this body going through this human experience. I'm borrowing Bria's body. I hope y'all don't think I'm crazy. I'm borrowing this body. So it's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be me. It's an honor to be Bria. It's an honor to be alive. And so, as me, I want to respect this body. I want to respect myself. I want to trust myself. I want to trust this body because this is the thing that keeps me here. This is what keeps me tethered to this present moment. And so, when I think about puja in the sense of, you know, relying on yourself, and I don't know if that was the right, I don't think that's when he defined the word. He probably defined it in an earlier part of this chapter, but if you read this book, he'll explain it to you. But that's the part where I was like, damn, that's what I need to do. And so this video is a lot longer than I expected, but y'all know I be chit-chatting it up. So that's just something that I'm bringing into August. That's what I wanted to share. That's what I had on here. And I'm gonna start bringing back village nights. This is something that I've mentioned before, but as soon as the move is done, I cannot wait to start bringing back all the community events, Embody, village night, and some pop-up free coaching in the Discord. So y'all need to get connected. I'm gonna just plug everything right now. Everything's in the description box. Get on the email list. Check out the village Notion page for all community updates. Get on the email list. I said that again because that's where I be sharing it all. So get on the email list. I share 2 emails a week on Monday and Friday just to check in with you guys, see if you're setting your intentions, give you some prompts to do some weekly reflections. And then in the Discord, that's where we get to chat it up. That's where we get to connect. So get on the Village Community Discord server. I send out invitations for that periodically on the email list, so that's why you need to get on the email list. But yeah, this is my intention for August. July has been a whirlwind, and I'm just really happy to be on this side of July. You know, it's August. You know, July 2020 I thought was like, but July 2021, different breed. And this summer, just in general, I knew it would be big and expansive, and I think that I mentioned that in an IG story, IGTV a while ago, but I didn't think it was gonna be like this. I didn't. And so, yeah, that's what's going on. That's what's happening over here. I just want to say that so many things are happening, and I can't wait to be in the new space because I'll be able to feel more grounded, like literally grounded. I'm not in this process of like, where the hell am I going? You know, where, what's roofs over my head? You know, when your basic needs aren't being met, it's really hard for you to show up for anything other than taking care of yourself. And so, yeah, in July, I was really trying to take care of other people and not take care of myself. And that was a lesson that I learned, you know. Gotta fill your cup first. But, yeah, Bree's going to stop rambling. And I'm going to ask you all to share your monthly intentions in the Discord. So if you're not on the email list, get on the email list. Like, literally, I send out emails on Monday. It's time. There's still time for you to share in the Discord your monthly intention. So come on. Come on. I'll wait. What am I? 5th grade teacher? I'll wait. We have all the time in the world. I'll wait. This is really how my brain works. But yeah, check out this book. Check out that hindsight video and start, you know, looking inward to figure out what self-reliance, self-trust, self-respect, and all these things look like for you. And I'm just here sharing my journey, sharing my story, in hopes to inspire all of you to continue the work that you need to do. And I just want to remind you of your influence, because baby girl, you are an inspiration. You are inspiring somebody. I don't care if you think you're special or not. You are helping someone just by being you. And so, yep, that's all I gotta say. I'm gonna head out of here because yeah. Oh, for the outro, I want to share. Okay, I wrote a song, and I just want to share it again here, that I wrote a song and like I produced it, and so that'll be my outro for a bit, you know, because you are powerful and I love you. And if you haven't checked out that song, it'll be in a card somewhere, because I'm so proud of it. Music has been part of my life for so long, and I'll probably do a chit chat in a few weeks about what music means to me and why I started making my own music, because I've already been doing this for so long. But I'll save that chit chat for another time. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Enjoy my song.
The stars, the moon, the sea, the birds, the bees, the trees, they know, like I know, I am powerful. I sit here and